Hey everyone, I'm Victoria. Thank you for tuning in. In today's video, we're going to cover the question I get asked the most. What do I do to my hair to retain this much length? Usually I try to answer the question as best as I can, but in today's video, I'm going to lay out all the details. If you have any questions you want to ask or anything else you want me to explain in detail, please comment below. And if this is your first video, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Healthy hair habits start with a plan. A routine provides you consistency, structure, repetition. It takes the guesswork out of your wash day. It helps you figure out when you're going to do your hair, what order you're going to do it in, and what products you're going to use. Everyone's hair regimen is different according to their various hair needs, whether that's moisture loss or flaky scalp, or even just general hair health. So what I'm saying is that my routine comes from years of experimentation, and what works for me may not always work for you, but you could play around with it, use it as your framework, and get started on your experimentation to see what does work. My regimen is divided into two parts. My first week is wash day week, full several hours of just doing my hair. I start with the pre-poo, whether I use a half and half solution of apple cider vinegar and water, or just conditioning my hair and using oils to make it manageable to comb out. I will then separate it, detangle it, separate it, then twist it up into twist, because you'll see what I'm working with. If I don't put it into section, I'm gonna lose before I even start. I then shower with those twists in. They start to unravel, I'll retwist them in the shower. I usually use sulfate-free, paraben-free shampoos. Right now I'm using Head & Shoulders Royal Oils collection. So I'm using their shampoo, their rinse out conditioner, and their co-wash. But I will talk more about the co-wash later. Then I will deep condition. Sometimes I DIY my deep conditioners with if I don't have one available to me, which does happen. And sometimes I use an abiotic herb mixture of like amla, shakai kai, bromi. And I used to put in my hair, leave it in for 30 minutes to an hour, rinse it out. If you're using abiotic herbs, your shower's gonna look a mess, but like it's easy to clean up, and it leaves your hair squeaky clean too. I used my rinse conditioner kind of as a follow-up of the deep conditioner, and I put it in and then I rinse it out immediately. Next, I move on to my styling. I'll undo my twist, I'll re-detangle if needed, because they get knotted up whether I detangle them or not. And I will use my liquids, my creams, my oils, and my gels to kind of lock it down. And it helps when you have one go-to style, that way you're not over manipulating your hair. And it's just keep it simple. You're keeping it simple. So I usually do chunky twists. So I'll use like 4, 5, or 6 twists on either side of my head after I put in my liquid, which is my Spray and Shine, Strength and Shine leave-in from Creme of Nature. My cream, it's usually Cantu's leave-in. My oil is just olive oil, sunflower oil mix that I got for like $7 at Publix. And my gel is the Eco Styler Flaxseed gel, and that's been helping out very much. It holds without getting crunchy, and it just leaves it soft. That's all I need for my gels. My second week looks like pre-poo. Sometimes I even skip the pre-poo for the co-wash, because it's basically washing my hair with conditioner, so it's gonna be easier to manage than it is with a full wash day. And then I followed that up with my liquid creams, oils, and gels again, and I just style it as so. That one is literally takes me 2 hours to do my hair when I do a co-wash, so it's not too bad. My nightly routine, I've done a video about my nightly routine. I will moisturize it and then chunky twist it back because it's simple. It's just usually 4 big twists, and I just wrap it up in my headscarf and I go to sleep. In the morning, before I go to the shower, I release my hair and I just shower, and I let the steam from the shower soak into my scalp, and I let it help just kind of wake up my hair. If I feel like it's needed, I will spray in that Strength and Shine leave-in conditioner because it's that good. I use it for everything. And I'll follow it up with some cream, and I'll lock it in with the oils. And that's pretty much my whole routine. I don't use a towel. I use a t-shirt because towels cause friction. It causes breakage. It dries out hair too much. And I'm low porosity, so I want to keep as much moisture into my hair as possible. What else do I have for you? My regimen isn't rigid, so say I feel like my hair is super dry and it's like a couple days between washes, I'll just co-wash my hair. It's simple. I don't feel like I'm obligated to wait. If my hair is feeling dry, I will moisturize it. If my hair is feeling knotted, I will go through with my fingers and just kind of separate it a little bit because I'm not combing my hair. I try to do anything I try to do anything I can to avoid detangling my hair too much, because if I detangle once I start detangling, I'm not gonna stop for a while. So I just try to manage the knots. I'll put in some Kinky curly knot today, and I'll just rub it in, put it through just to let go of the knots so I don't have to deal with them as a cluster. Easy to get overwhelmed. Super easy to get overwhelmed. What else did I have here? Yeah, I try to stick to lighter products because I have low porosity, so it's easy to get product buildup. So if I have nothing going on, like in this quarantine, and I decide, hey, maybe I'm not gonna wash my hair for like a month, I'm going to use like my leave-in spray because it's a spray but it's super moisturizing. It's a leave-in light. I'll probably use some Detangler. I'll use just light leave-ins to just keep my hair from feeling too weighed down, too greasy, so I could prevent washing it for a while. And what else did I have? Yeah. My products don't stay too long in my regimen. So my regimen I've done for like the last 4 years, I've changed out products. So sometimes if I feel like a product isn't suiting me anymore, if I feel like it's not the same results, I'll just switch it out for another one, which is the best part of my regimen. The products don't matter. As long as they're sulfate free, paraben free, they can come in. I'll try it out. If I don't like it, I return my products. And if they stay for the long run, that's usually a great sign that I use that to kind of recommend it to other naturals. I'm like, okay, look, if you're having problems, try out this, and this. Maybe add on that, see if that changes up your routine. And avoid heat, detangle your hair while wet, deep condition regularly, trim your hair every 3 months. These are tips we've all heard as naturals, and they're kind of go-to tips, and I've heard them 1,000 times. But in my 4 years, I've learned a few things that I kind of want to pass on to you. And my first tip is keep it simple. You heard me say that earlier. I like keeping my routine simple. I like keeping it basic. The key to consistency is simplicity. repeat that 3 times fast. It's the best way to get into a new habit is just to make it simple. Natural hair is delicate, so you want to avoid over manipulation, and having a go-to style makes that easy. So for me, that is chunky twist, and you could see it in my nighttime video, which I will place somewhere in the cards, somewhere around here. And it's just the best way to figure it out. Just simplify it. Number 2, invest in a great detangler. Look, we know when wet, it's a little bit easier to manage, but with a deep detangler, it's like there's less of a fight, so there's less breakage and there's less yanking at your hair. So you could just put in, I've used Aunt Jackie's Not Today, and I also use Kinky Curly Not Today. I will, while my hair are in sections, I'll take a section, slather it in cream, and then work from the bottom into the top. You'd be surprised how many knots and how many tangles just move out of the way when you just have a detangler. It is the best. And if you want me to show you, I will detangle my hair, and I'll show you how I detangle my hair on camera. Just let me know in the comments below. Number 3, not all heat is bad. I'll say it again. Not all heat is bad. Indirect heat is perfect for low porosity hair. Our hair shaft is pretty much closed tight, so a little heat kind of helps open it up. Have you ever noticed someone who has low porosity, I'm assuming you do, that when you put on a moisturizer or a cream or anything, it just kind of sits in the surface of your hair and it just doesn't want to go in, and when you rinse it out, it's still, your hair's still kind of dry. You might need heat. Invest in a heating cap or just wrap your hair up. My sister has this great aluminum cap, and it just puts on a heated bonnet. Bonnet, we know the bonnet I referred to in my last video, that's attached to the dryer. So it just kind of helps warm up your hair, open up your cuticles, and soak in that moisture that you very much need. It just helps with, yeah. Okay. Number 4, take as much moisture as you can get. What do I mean by that? There are plenty of moisture-based products to choose from, whether that's shampoos, conditioners, deep conditioners, detanglers, oils, creams, liquids, gels. Stick with moisture-based products so you don't have to worry about constantly moisturizing your hair. It just kind of helps take out the work in putting in more moisture in your hair, because you'll already have products that are working hard for you to help moisturize your hair, especially when you have moisture loss, such as I struggle with moisture loss. I try to moisturize as much as I can, but I found that moisturizing products just makes it 10 times easier. That's it for this week's video. If there's anything I missed, please comment below. If you have any questions, comment below. If you like this video, please subscribe and like the video. And if there's anything else you want to know about, comment below. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!